Morning.
Cornelius Davis of Blountstown, Florida, visits the local senior center. Here, his friends call him a celebrity. A World War II veteran, he's just one of about 300 surviving members of the Tuskegee Airmen.
I was patriotic, and you had to go. It was no question about it. I was going to serve in the military one way or the other.
In July of 1941, 5 young Negroes made aviation history at Tuskegee, Alabama. These 5 men were the first of their race to graduate under the Army Air Force's newly organized plan for training Negro pilots.
I was going to volunteer for tanks, and I went to the movie, and they were showing the newsreel, and this tank was going on, and all of a sudden the airplane appeared and dropped the bomb on it, and it went to pieces. I said, oh, I'm going to drop the bomb. So I went down the next week and volunteered for the Air Force.
Activated when the military was still segregated, the Tuskegee Airmen were the nation's first black military pilots. About 900 pilots trained at a base in Tuskegee, Alabama, as well as 15,000 crew. That included Cornelius Davis.
It was a lot of fun, and I got a chance to meet a lot of people, and it was a fun experience. And we ran into so many different type of people. People that didn't know what color they were. They had lived a life that color didn't make that much difference.
But for some airmen, that changed quickly. Davis recalls going out to a movie after his unit moved to South Carolina.
When we got ready to go to the movie, they wanted to segregate us. They wanted the black troops to sit in the back and seat forward, and the white troops would sit up front. They wouldn't go for it. They said, no, we won't go to the movie. So black or white wouldn't go to the movie.
Despite battling discrimination, Davis remained focused on his work. His specialty was guns.
When we were flying P-39 was to make the bullets go out through the propeller. We had a .250 caliber machine gun and a pilot up to 40,000 feet. And he opened fire at the target. He don't want to shoot off his propeller. He want to hit the target. And that was part of my job, to see that those bullets was going to go through that propeller.
After his service, Davis went on to work for the Ford Motor Company in Detroit, where he became a leader in the labor movement. Unfortunately, the accomplishments of the Tuskegee Airmen were largely ignored for decades. Only recently have the surviving members, Davis included, received recognition. Among his many awards, in 2013, Davis was honored with a proclamation from state lawmakers.
Mr. Davis and those with whom he fought broke the color barrier, they broke the records for skill and kills, and then they broke the teeth of the Nazi air fleet over the skies of Europe. And if you want to say that you've ever been in the presence of a hero, you were this morning.
The Negro pilot has proved himself a capable, fearless fighter, dangerous and deadly to the enemy, an able defender of the American way of life.
Davis said the lessons he learned as a Tuskegee Airman have stayed with him.
I learned the power of unity. You put something together, it's like a fist. When you put something together tight, you can accomplish more. We have an organization called the Tuskegee Airmen.
At 92 years old, Cornelius Davis remains active, always eager to share the history of the Tuskegee Airmen with others. Reporting for the Florida Channel, I'm Rebecca Baer.